The kids absolutely love this bounce house. I love that it's just all white. One, because we're in the middle of the summer, so when it was getting hot, the bounce house itself was not getting hot. I thought that was a huge plus. If you want to fast forward to 30 seconds, that's where I'm going to do an entire full setup and demo, very in detail. But other than that, the kids loved it. We even put these, ball pit balls in here. They had a blast with that, going down the slide, just having so much fun, being kids, doing what kids should do. But anyway, here we go. We're going to do the setup. All right, guys, we're going to be putting together this incredible white inflatable castle bounce house. It has even a ball pit at the bottom, so we got a bunch of balls right here that we're going to throw in. You can even fill it up with water. We're going to be having the kids bouncing on it, but this is what comes with this, okay? You got the actual white bounce house castle, and then you have balloons that it comes with, which is great. They're like these metallic balloons you can fill up. We'll have fun with those. Stakes to be able to put down the blower. This is the blower itself, nice strong blower. This is rare. A lot of bounce houses don't come with a bag to be able to store it after you've used it. So that is super, super nice. And then a mat, like a waterproof mat, if you want to put that down, say we're doing it on grass and you watered your lawn that day, but you don't want the bounce house to get super soaked from the bottom, you can use that, or to be able to protect it from maybe sand, whatever that may be. And then also stakes to be able to hold down the white bounce house. Let's do it. All right, we are going to set this up right now. So first you can lay down the tarp if you want to, or if you're not. Now I had mentioned you can use it if you had watered your grass and it's wet and you want to be able to keep it so that it doesn't get super wet, but it doesn't really matter because this thing itself can get wet. You can fill up the entire basin with water, which you can see here in a little bit as far as where it could fill up, but I'm going to lay it down for purposes to be able to show you how it works. So it's got 4 holes on this tarp, and that is where you can use the stakes. So because it's a little bit windy, I'm actually going to grab one stake right here. Okay, after you have the tarp set up, you're going to lay out your bounce house, which is very simple. When you have your bounce house and you see this flap, this is where the blower is going to be coming out, okay? So I obviously kind of pulled it out a little bit wrong, but that's okay. You just twist it. It's super light and super durable. Just like that. So the actual base is kind of like a circle. You can see that, especially when I blow it up. About right there. All right, with the blower, what you're going to do is you got to make sure that first it's attached to a power source. So I got an extension cord going from the house, got it plugged in, ready to go. Then you have your actual piece where you're going to attach it to. How you do that is this is the tube that you're going to use to put around it, and then you have these strings that are attached to the bottom of it. So you're going to make sure that those are on the bottom when you put it on, like that. And then you grab one of each strings right here, and then you're going to tie it snugly around the part that's going to be blowing in all the air, okay? You want to make sure that this is pretty tight, because if the kids are tripping over anything like that, you want to make sure that it's going to stay in place, okay? So you can do that. Grab your second knot. There you go, nice and tight. You can easily take it off if you want to later. This thing blows up really fast, which is really nice. So we're going to do that right now. There's a power button on it. All you do is you press it, and here we go. Power button's right there. And it's going to blow up easily within less than 1 minute, which is super nice. From setup to all the way up, this thing blows up so stinking fast. And there you have it. This whole thing is blown up. And what's really nice about it is, come look at this slide right here. So this is where the kids are going to be sliding down. The actual unit itself, obviously you see, blows up really fast, but this is where a lot of kids are going to be getting a lot of wear and tear. So it has an extra layer of protection, which is really nice. Very strong Velcro that stays down, and it makes them so that they can slide right down into it. The actual inside is really, well, soft, but also bouncy, which is really fun. I love the castle aspect. I think it's sweet. It also has these hooks on the top. The ability to be able to hook like a string or something like that, if you want to attach the balloons that it comes with, have these balloon garlands, make it look really, really fun for your kids. Or if you want to put a happy birthday banner, you can easily hang that up. So it's really nice that it has these on top where the kids aren't going to be getting to, but you as the parent or adult can easily put whatever it is that you want to be able to make this even more of your own style. So now that we have it blown up, I also want to show you guys this. Come over here. If you want to make sure that the blower is not going to go anywhere, because kids are going to be kids, they're going to be walking around and might bump into that and knock it over. If you don't want that to happen, that's what these stakes are for. It comes with 4 of them. There's 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 hole, and 4 holes. And you can use this
Depending on your grass, you can do it with just your hand. You don't have to go all the way in, or if you want, you can easily just use a hammer. But really, if you have these in just like this, it's enough so that when the kids are running by, it's not going to knock it over, which is really, really nice. I like that they sent that. On the back, I want to show you guys this. So you can easily, if you want for storage purposes, when it's all done, you can put that hose, like the tube all the way back in, close it up with this for storage, as well as this is how, if you want to be able to let out the air when you actually empty it out. You open this up, it has zippers, and all that air comes out really quick. You can hear it, you can see it, but if you want to make sure that it's nice and taut for your kids to bounce on, close that up, which is great. No kid could get into that. That's really strong Velcro. And let's put in the balls, okay? Let's put in these balls, okay, guys? Now, here on the front is where, if you want to be able to put in the balls, you can also fill up this entire thing with water. This whole moat can be filled up with water, which is really nice, because the bottom of this entire thing, guys, look at this, is this waterproof material. And it's waterproof where the actual moat is, which is really cool. So you can fill out the whole thing. Kids can be splashing in this. It's so stinking fun. So already dumped in 1,000 ball pit balls. We have 1,000 more for a total of 2,000. The kids are going to go nuts with this. Spread these bad boys out. Okay, this adds so much color. It's so fun. I love it. I'm stoked. This is going to be a blast. Let's get the kids out here and let's let them go wild.